The story of Joseph 1. Joseph's early life and his dreams. Joseph was the 11th son of Jacob, also called Israel, and the firstborn of Rachel, whom Jacob loved deeply. He was his father's favorite child, and Jacob gave him a coat of many colors to show his love. Genesis 37, 3-4. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, and he made him a coat of many colors. And when his brethren saw that their father loved him more, they hated him and could not speak peaceably unto him. Joseph had two dreams that made his brothers jealous. In the first, his brothers' sheaves bowed down to his. In the second, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed down to him, symbolizing his family. Genesis 37:9. Behold, I have dreamed another dream. The sun and the moon and the 11 stars bowed down to me. 2. Joseph sold by his brothers. Out of jealousy, his brothers plotted to kill him. But Reuben, the eldest, persuaded them not to shed blood. Instead, they threw Joseph into a pit and later sold him to Ishmaelite traders going to Egypt for 20 pieces of silver. Genesis 37:28. Then there passed by Midianite merchants, and they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. They told their father Jacob that Joseph was killed by a wild animal by showing his blood-stained coat. 3. Joseph in Potiphar's house. In Egypt, Joseph was sold to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. God was with Joseph, and everything he did succeeded. Potiphar trusted him with all his household. Genesis 39, verse 2-3. And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man. His master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand. However, Potiphar's wife tried to tempt Joseph, but he refused her advances. She falsely accused him, and Joseph was thrown into prison. Genesis 39:20. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, but the Lord was with Joseph. 4. Joseph in prison. In prison, Joseph interpreted the dreams of Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker. He told the cupbearer he would be restored to his position, and it came true. But the cupbearer forgot Joseph for 2 years. Genesis 40:23. Yet did not the chief butler remember Joseph, but forgat him. 5. Joseph interprets Pharaoh's dreams. Pharaoh had troubling dreams: 7 fat cows and 7 lean cows, 7 good ears of corn and 7 thin ears, and no one could interpret them. The cupbearer finally remembered Joseph. Joseph told Pharaoh that the dreams meant 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine. Genesis 41:25. The dream of Pharaoh is one: God hath shewed Pharaoh what he is about to do. Pharaoh was so impressed that he made Joseph second in command over all Egypt. Genesis 41:41. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, See, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt. 6. Joseph's brothers come to Egypt. When famine came, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt to buy food, not knowing it was Joseph who ruled the land. Joseph recognized them, but did not reveal himself at first. He tested their hearts by accusing them of being spies and asking them to bring Benjamin, the youngest brother. Genesis 42:8. And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him. 7. Joseph reveals himself. When they returned with Benjamin, Joseph could no longer hold back his emotions. He revealed himself to his brothers and forgave them. Genesis 45:3-5. I am Joseph. Doth my father yet live? Be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves, that ye sold me hither, for God did send me before you to preserve life. 8. Reunion with Jacob. Joseph invited his entire family to live in Goshen, Egypt, where they prospered. After many years, Jacob came to Egypt and was reunited with Joseph, a very emotional moment. Genesis 46:29. And Joseph made ready his chariot and went up to meet Israel his father, and he fell on his neck and wept on his neck a good while. 9. Joseph's legacy. Before his death, Joseph assured his brothers that God turned their evil into good. Genesis 50:20. But as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring to pass, as it is this day, to save much people alive. Joseph lived to see his grandchildren, and made the Israelites promise to carry his bones back to Canaan when God would bring them out of Egypt. Genesis 50:25. And Joseph took an oath of the children of Israel, saying,